With oil prices sitting at their lowest level in 20 years, America's domestic oil industry is imploding as producers from Texas to North Dakota are being forced to shut down wells and lay off workers. It has some asking if this could be the end of the U.S. shale oil revolution.
We've already had about a 20,000 job loss from March of this year to March of 2019.
There's so little demand for oil, America has almost run out of places to store it. But the bad news for our domestic industry doesn't stop there. Now a fleet of Saudi tankers is on its way to the U.S. with even more oil that some say the U.S. doesn't need, threatening to make a bad situation even worse. 40 million barrels on 20 supertankers headed toward the Saudi-owned Motiva refinery on the Texas Gulf Coast. West Texas oilman Kirk Edwards calls the approaching Saudi tankers a type of Pearl Harbor event.
It's a little bit different because we know the ships are coming.
Edwards accuses the Saudis of trying to kill the American oil industry through oversupply and says the White House needs to act. He wants President Trump to immediately place a $40 per barrel tariff on Saudi oil coming into the United States.
They need to make a decision to save the domestic energy industry, or do we go back to being on foreign and imported oil into this country?
President Trump tweeted Tuesday, "We will never let the great U.S. oil and gas industry down, but it may already be too late."
I hate to be a pessimist about this, but I'm not sure that government action can be fast enough or large enough to give a lot of confidence to the market in the near term.
So every drilling rig that you see working right now will stop. We had 800 rigs working in this country at the start of the year. I can't imagine us having 50 working at the end of the year, and those rigs will only be drilling for natural gas, probably up in Ohio somewhere.
One study showed oil needs to cost $47 per barrel in order for drillers in the Permian Basin to just break even. It may not see that price for a long time, which means America's era of energy independence may be drawing to a close. Dale Hurd, CBN News.